Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Teo, and we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact today. Hey Lainey, good to see you. Also, wild stream names. It's time. It's time we burn SUMERU to the ground. I'm done. I'm so done with SUMERU. So actually, there's two things we're going to do today. We're going to burn SUMERU to the ground eventually, and do the rest of the story quest, or at least as much as we can get done. I hear we're close to the end. Hey Mecca, great to see you. But first, we're going to do whatever the heck this is. Because I was told that it's challenging and fun, and that there's very little dialogue, which makes me very happy. Hey, Blaze in advance. Nice. You're cleansing your mind. Do you want me to tell them what you're cleansing your mind of? No, you'll have to start again. Fair enough. Finch, whenever they have a horrible thought, will watch Tetris videos, which I think is very funny. Oh, did you guys see that dodge? I feel so cool. I'm not gonna read that. This event was weird? Really? What the hell? How do I... What? Oh, this is interesting. What the frick? Enjoy Hilly Trail POV. I thought this was going to be fighting. For some unknown reason, all samurai trolls are capable of detecting the eye and chasing it away. As such, you must avoid their line of sight. Use smoke launchers to block their line of sight. There is also fighting, but also this. Okay. There's scientific study that says it helps ease PTSD if you... Yeah, but that doesn't mean it will prevent PTSD of, like, other events. What do I point it at? Heck. 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 Where can I go from here? There we go. This is a very weird thing. Yeah, but fun, I suppose. Was that it? Alright, that was weird. I'm excited for the combat portion. Now the fight half? Oh, I bet. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, what? Is this the same thing? It's co-op if you want? Okay, give me a second. Let me figure this stuff out. Claim. Go to challenge. Oh, it's next door. Okay. I can teleport there. What? Why can I teleport there but not the other one? Okay, interesting. Rose hitting the yoinky sploinky. Excuse me. What the hell does that mean? Okay, sure. That hilly trail dance when you collect the thing in the first challenge. Oh, I see. Is it? Please tell me it's literally called the Yoinky Sploinky. I'd be so happy. Sextuple-sized cities to attack in battle. Okay. What? What a weird thing. You got it off a Maxer video? Alright.
Let's dance. Witness the power of Gua. Inazuma shines eternal.
Get bonked.
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow, grow, grow. Ready, steady, go.
Wait. How do you know that means I enjoy your company?
There is no escape.
Is there a legitimate, like, hilly trail language? Oh, what the pogo stick?
Torn to oblivion.
You studied the hilly trail language? Excuse me?
Shine down.
It also bothers me deeply that Elon Musk sounds so much like Elon Musk.
Know my sword.
Oh, you just paid attention to her event. I see. Interesting.
Let me weave you a verse. There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Grow, grow, grow. Time to act. Shine down. Committed to memory. Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered. Grow, grow, grow. Know my sword. Come on, we can do it.
Nahida 11k? Oh, that.
Rain cutter.
Nahida is consistently the one doing most of my damage. Because her elemental mastery is so good. Get out of my face, get out of my face!
There is no escape. Absurd.
Get bonked. The sound when it falls is hilarious, I agree. Hilly's mostly talking about food, to be honest. I mean, same. Like, can't fault them for that. What's my highest on this account? 13k? Wow, this gives a lot of things. Like, a lot of rewards, I mean. Alright, cool. So we'll do the rest, or we'll do more of it tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Anyways, on to your regularly scheduled me getting mad at SUMERU content. Behold! Like amateurs will chant Gusha Mita, which translates to gross greens, yummy meat. What? Ah, so they have the palate of children. Which I guess makes sense.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end,
will you be gambling
I
on
still
standard
can't
today with
agree
your
to it.
high pity? You know, I might. Let me look at how many pulls I
But
have.
still
I don't
the best
think I have
plan
10
we
yet. I
have.
want to do 10.
As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time.
Laney, relax.
Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
This plan is nuts. Wait, really? Hey, M4, what's up?
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, You went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Yes, this plan is very crazy, but also really cool. Really? Hey, I see you're about to do the plan. Stop calling it the plan! I need to know what's happening! Why does no one tell me what the plan is?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance
No, I don't. I don't need to know what's happening. Oh, great. Well, I won't.
Also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the
You have to wait until
situation
it
to be
happens, no one tell
sufficiently
him?
dire.
Oh, gosh. I'm so close to Googling it just to, like, ruin you guys' time, but also, like, this would be fun for me if I was in the chat. The plot will shove you along no matter what you do. That's, yeah, just like all
This is
of
also
Genshin.
something you should know.
Just ... improvise. Yeah, okay.
Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into SUMERU City.
That's a pretty cool plan so far.
How can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter SUMERU City.
Unregistered. That's sketchy.
My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
I kind of hate ramen noodles.
He also
I don't
said
like
that with
this
the
man.
help of Sino
I love
and
ramen
the
noodles,
Traveler,
the food.
our chance of
Let's be clear.
success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control
Favorite instant
myself and
ramen
prevent
flavor?
you from getting hurt.
Probably
I
the classic
can't guarantee
chicken.
that kind of discipline from the guards.
Shrimp is
To make the
okay,
whole thing
but
more
if we're going for
convincing,
like
You'll need
really
to resist
basic,
to some degree. Casualties are
like top
inevitable once
ramen
push
or
comes to
Maruchan
shove.
ramen, probably chicken.
I'm okay
If we're
with the
going
deaths of enemies.
for like bougie instant
But
ramen,
now that we're allies,
you starting to hate ramen
I'm
as
against
the
the
actual food?
meaningless
Really? How
loss of
come?
our own.
But anyways, as far as like nice
I
instant
can't believe
ramen,
a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a
there's
hard
a
life,
type
and
called
I can say
Sapporo,
that people like
Sapporo
you are
Ichiban,
hard to come
and they have a
by.
creamy chicken. And they
I've
have a
always
tonkatsu
treated
one.
my allies with
There's a type of
honesty and
tonkatsu, I
respect.
don't know the name of it specifically.
They have the right to
but
know
it's in like a
important things
fancy
like
brown
this.
bowl.
Now you're
And
making this hard
then
for me.
Neoguri,
Hey, is there
the
something we can
seafood
get out?
mushroom one. It's spicy. Oh, it's so good. If you like spicy food.
I knew you would say that.
Actual ramen you're starting to hate?
Fight
Why?
some of the mercenaries.
Ramen greater than
Should
ramen.
reduce
Yeah,
the
for
number of
real.
times you'll have to struggle
You've
directly
eaten
with
it
the
so much
guards.
it's going bland.
So,
Wait,
you know,
eaten like
on behalf of
actual,
my
like high
people,
quality ramen?
I thank
Why?
you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs
Okay, show
on.
me ramen secrets. We put a small
strongly
bit of vinegar,
value
balsamic
the
vinegar,
lives
cook it
of
part
our
way with the
friends.
noodles, and then eggs
But
and
the
cheese.
goal
and
we're
the
about
rest,
to
yeah.
achieve
Super
is
good.
even more important. We have no fear of
You know,
casualties
Japanese walk-in
because
restaurant
we
in your
crave
house?
the spoils of victory.
Oh,
So please,
I
lend
envy
us your
you,
support.
lady.
We will show.
Well,
Actually, there's a ramen
now
shop
that
opening
you've
up
put
in
it
my
that
town.
way,
It costs
I can no
22
longer
a bowl.
refuse.
Yeesh.
But remember,
That's a special
you
occasion.
need
kind
to
of
follow
thing.
the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you,
You
and
guys
I
still
both
fighting about this stupid
recognize the
plan?
significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret.
Yeah, there's a ramen shop opening in town.
Everyone's
They recently
life
replaced
is
the kebab
equally
place.
important.
The portions are
Okay.
crazy though. Yeah, most
Have a deal.
good ramen shops
Let's
have
do
like
this for our
literally
shared
massive
dream.
bowls. They're huge. Gives you enough for the day
The
you get
guards
it
should
and
be
the next day.
stationed in the
Yeah,
courtyard
that's nice.
nearby. You can find them there.
You can't go over this tiny lip, Raiden. You're the god of lightning and you can't do like a little pull-up, you freaking... It's fine.
Guards!
Hint,
General
hence why you're getting
Mahamatra.
tired of it. Fair enough.
To-
You'd rather
to
have
what
Korean
do we
fried
owe the
chicken than
honor?
ramen? Ooh, Korean fried
Keep your
chicken is
voice down.
very good.
This is a secret operation.
You hate your own culture's
We're going
food?
to arrest
Why?
a large criminal gang near this
Do you mean
location.
American food, or do you have
According
a
to
specific
the
culture that
Academia's
you're
Guide
referring
and
to?
Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask
She has
for the
been out in years,
cooperation
cut her
of
some slack.
Caravan
Yeah.
Rebot.
Ah, of course.
I guess.
Mahamatra Sino's order.
What do you mean it
is
has
the
been out in
Academia's
years? I've
order.
climbed so many
Just let
mountains
us
with
know
the
what you
Raiden
need.
Shogun at this point.
But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting?
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
Too much beans, you eat
As
Puerto
many
Rican
as
food.
Ain al Akmar.
Ooh, I like
This
Puerto
should
Rican
definitely
food.
be
But
classified as
I
a
do
joint
get,
operation.
like, being tired of
Then I
beans.
suggest that you
super
report
get
this
that.
to your
I've been very
superiors
poor
as soon as
before.
possible.
And
And treat
it
it
was
as a
basically
top
beans
priority
and
desert
rice.
operation.
Also too much rice.
Got it.
See,
Please wait a moment. I'll contact
rice
them
is something
immediately.
I will never get tired of. I really like rice. And granted, I was raised in New
Because
Orleans
this is
on
work.
Cajun food, and then I fell in love with Asian
Because
food,
I
and so
trust
rice
you.
is like my thing.
Paimon can't
It's
believe
my
you're
main
still in
brain.
the mood to chat.
But I agree with you,
This
Mecca.
whole thing
Korean
is
fried
Paimon's
chicken
skin
is
stiff.
friggin' slaps, dude.
Aren't you
Same
even a
with
little
Cape
worried?
barbecue is really
What
good.
if these guards already know that you've... even if that guard doesn't know, their
Have
superiors
you?
might,
I
right?
don't think this restaurant exists where you guys live, but there's a
We
place
discussed
called
this,
Cutbop.
remember?
They're all over the West. There's
The
a couple in
Caravan
Texas, I
Rebot
think.
operation
They're
is of
super
great
good.
importance. But don't worry, the guards
and
there
it's
shouldn't
Korean
know
rice
that Sino
bowls.
has stepped down.
Oh, they're the best.
How can you be so sure?
You don't like yellow rice? What? Yellow rice is the best.
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which
You
proves
hate
that the
your
Academia has
food
been
too because
covering
it's
up the
white as a
matter.
cracker, not very seasoned.
Second,
Oof,
this is a crucial moment
hurts.
for the Academia's God creation plan.
That's
If
rough,
something were to
buddy.
happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue.
You're the opposite of your
I'm
culture. You
sure
put too
some
much
of you have
fermented
been
chili
wondering
paste in
if
your
the
food.
prediction function of
Ooh,
the
that sounds
Akasha
good.
will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation.
See, the thing is
So
I think
must
most white
remain on
people
high alert.
like
Actually,
higher amounts of seasoning
Considering
and
the
spices.
power of the
I think they
Akasha,
just don't know how to do it or
it's
what to
quite
do, and they're
strange
afraid. They're intimidated.
that it hasn't already tried.
Kind of like
to
how
interfere
everybody
with my
would go
actions.
skydiving if they weren't all
I've
afraid
given
of heights.
that a
You know
lot
what I
of
mean?
thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry.
What did I think of your
If you
2023
remember,
cooking fails
when you
compilation?
first came to
I'm
our
sorry, I haven't
village,
seen it.
all
I
your
don't really
actions and
go on
words were
TikTok
predicted
ever,
by the
except for to
Akasha.
do videos and
It
respond to
even
comments.
gave that information
Discord,
to
oh,
those
it's
who
on
kidnapped
Discord.
the village keepers. But
Same.
things like that never
I go on
happened
Discord
again
occasionally,
after we
but
met
I
up with
don't.
the
I didn't see it.
traveler.
I'm sorry. I might check it out though.
That's true. But why?
I
Look
swear,
at it from a
every
different
time you
angle.
talk, it scares the
Why do you
crap
think
out of
the
me.
Akasha will predict your act?
Because my personal
'Cause I
data has
forget
been
that you're
entered
behind
into the
me.
Akasha.
That's true. But the key to this question
Oh
is
gosh.
how well
One thing
can
you're
the Akasha
specifically
make
sick of is
predictions about a
cold
person?
tea. Oh jeez.
Haven't you ever thought about it?
Like sweet
Just
tea?
how
Does your
can
family
it
do
do
sweet
this
tea
in
a
the
lot?
first place?
Because the Akasha controls
Yeah, the day that you
entirety
guys see
of
Finch's
SUMERU.
face isn't gonna be like a big face
The
reveal.
Academia
It's gonna be the day
firmly
they get
believes
tired
that
of
all
me
human
being a
actions can be
butthole and they just
explained through
attack me
logic.
regardless of the camera.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all
You've
times?
thought about it many times.
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But
Yes,
can
very
you
southern,
guarantee
yeah.
that every experience of the same joy or pain would be
A lot of
equally
people where I grew up drink a lot of sweet tea. I
Sino.
never liked tea.
In the past, you've
Just,
always
it's
worked
gross.
alone.
Tea is nasty.
In the absence of another person
And I've
who
never
could sway
liked
you
the
or your
argument that, like,
thoughts,
well, if you
the
put the right
Akasha
stuff
could
in it, it's
produce
not
predictions
bad.
that were similar to your
then
real-life
drink something
behavioral
else,
principles.
like with coffee that's
Decisive
never made
and
sense to me.
principled. You're
Of, like,
used to solving
everyone
problems
universally
alone.
agrees coffee's bad.
That's why the
But
Akasha
if you
could
put in
figure
a
you
pound,
out.
like if you put in a bunch of
But
milkshake
now,
ingredients, it tastes
you've
good.
joined
but,
a
like,
team.
just drink a milkshake at
And
that
I
point.
believe the Akasha
know?
hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it.
No, I
Our
don't.
thoughts and logic
Oh,
have
now I know what you mean by
intermingled
Matt's
and
voice
weave
scares me.
themselves
It's
together to
alright, it's
become a
not that
complicated,
bad.
chaotic mess.
Do you really like
Any
a
one
good
of us
hot tea
could
with milk?
potentially disagree
No,
with
couldn't.
another. The
Couldn't
Akasha
disagree
lacks
with you
data
more.
on these interactions,
You should bring
and
your
it's
tea over here.
impossible for it to predict your actions in the
tea?
future based on your decisions in the past.
Is it like herbal tea?
After all, there's probably
like
a
some
limit to
herbal
just
teas,
how
like
much we
lemon.
can be modeled or controlled
You
by
take
data.
shots of it to wake up.
So, in my
Jeez.
opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Paimon's so glad.
Next time,
Paimon's so glad
pay
that that
attention during our
conversation
meetings.
freaking ended. Gosh.
Will do.
Either that or grab a Red Bull. I do like Red Bull.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Though I acknowledge it is quite bad for me.
Footsteps.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District.
Looking at
My
him
name
looks so
is
goofy.
Luxembourg.
Because this is Raman, but like
This is my
to the
assistant,
left.
the Traveler.
And it's also
She will
Smiley
be
Young
working with
Shell,
me.
but to the
The
left.
construct next.
Beep. Construct. Beep.
You've never had an energy drink? No
What
way.
a great honor to meet
I
you.
wouldn't. It's not
Your
worth
golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a
it.
mission with someone as well known
That's
as
a kind of
yourself.
a cool name, though.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
You already
Map.
changed to
Hurry,
sleep?
bring the map.
You don't need the extra caffeine? Fair enough.
In 2 days, we will engage Ramon's Eremites. And any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the academia. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
No thought behind those eyes at all. Wait until the appointed time, 2 days later. Alright. I hate when they're like, the next job is to wait. Like, why don't you just say, click to move to the next 2 days? Like, so we don't have to go through this nonsense. You level 70 Kaya hit 10k with 4-star artifacts. Let's go, dude. That's exciting. Me too. You're also bothered by this? Yeah, it's so dumb. Like, there's no point in making us sit here and wait on this clock to pass. You could just give us a loading screen and have us be ready to go.
It's time for the operation. Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
Who do you guys think is the hardest character to build? Also, your 105 crit rate Hu-Tao didn't crit. Classic. Hardest, yeah. Like, the most challenging build for a character. Amber, Sino, or Raiden.
Helpers have arrived already.
Supports. You hate building supports.
Over.
I'm kind of in the similar boat with
Wait a
you.
moment.
Because it's hard to prioritize what they want over just the normal stuff you want to give them, like crit
You're
rate.
my assistant, remember?
As an Amber may know, it's easy.
Being
you
my
think?
assistant, you
What
must
do you
stay
think?
with me.
So M4, what do you think
Now let's
Raiden's
head
hard
over
to
there.
build?
It's General Mahamatra
What's
and
her
his
trouble? You
assistants.
think?
We meet again.
Because I think Raiden's easy to build.
You're here early.
You
It's to
either
show
pick
how important we
energy
think the
recharge
operation
elemental
is.
mastery, you
Since this
smack
is a
as
big
much as
case
you
for the
want on
academia,
there, as much as
we
you
are
can,
prepared to give it our
and
best.
then you upgrade her
I'm glad
skill
to hear
talent
your
like
sense of
crazy.
resolve.
You got to focus on a lot of stats.
Remember,
I suppose that's
we
true.
must capture them alive.
But if you're doing Hyper Bloom, it's
They
really
are
easy
our
because you
only leads
literally
for the
just
case.
max out
If they
elemental
die,
mastery. That way you don't have to
we will
worry
be
about
unable
crit
to continue
nearly
the
as much.
investigation.
Because that
Understood.
reaction won't crit unless you have
Everyone,
C2,
the Eremites are
her, and
approaching from the
C2 Nita.
west.
Make preparations
Amber's
and be
actually an
ready
easier
for
character to build
combat.
because your best artifact set comes from boss fights. Oh, that's an interesting perspective. I think
Oh.
Wolf thinks that she's pretty hard to build because it's hard to get constellations.
What a
of her.
warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those
Yeah.
shiny weapons,
Yeah,
in
all
your
those
hands,
4 stars are
it
so
seems
hard to
like
get
you're not interested in a
constellations
deal.
of.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me
Oh.
this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers!
Tell that to Mecha.
For that slight, let's
Oh, does
wash our
Mecha get
blades
crazy
with
good
their
at
blood.
constellations all the time?
Let's show them we Eremites are not
C2 on
to
his
be
main,
messed with.
C1 on a deleted account. Nice. I have a C1 Amber on both of my accounts, I think.
Shine down. Hey.
I just don't use Amber at all. Ever. And I don't really play on it.
Commit it to memory. I see everything. Illusion shattered. Grow, grow, grow. Commit it to memory. Rain outlines your. Hey. This may hurt.
As an
It's
Amber main,
over.
you need C2, you're jealous? Yeah. Also for once you have teammates in a story mission.
We have subdued
Wild,
them.
right?
The operation
During the
is now
only
over.
fight that you don't
All
actually want
Eremite
to kill the
mercenaries and
people.
related
It's
personnel
ridiculous.
in the area have been arrested.
I'm so bothered by that in video
Pitiful
games where they're
Fenrir
like,
Archon
come on,
dogs.
traveler,
You'll
we'll take care
regret
of this. And then it's just you. And
I'm
the,
afraid
whoever's
you'll
helping you is
regret
just
it
hanging out in the
first.
background, not doing anything.
King Jeshret
Hate
will
that.
curse you, and
Silence.
oh,
Just knocked him out.
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
You found a safe place for your potential eavesdroppers to begin your conversation. Another conversation. Ugh.
part of the
I
plan
hate
went very
Sumeru so
well.
much.
Yes. Things went
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ram on there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so
I'm
well.
convinced Sino just wanted to punch him really hard.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari?
Well, you're not sharing the full
What if
plan with
they'll feel
me.
miffed about it?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari.
Oh, yeah?
Given how well we know each other,
Very close.
I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side.
Simulator, you know they get
He
worse
knows
in
I
water
won't make
place.
jokes about things like this.
What
If we
you
need help,
mean-
Tainari is the best option.
Where you mean
Get
it's
ready
all
for the next
talking?
phase of the
Oh,
plan.
gosh.
Don't keep them
Oh
waiting.
gosh, no, I don't want to go to Fontaine and just talk. Ugh. Very close indeed. Me and Tainari are very close. Do you have a 10 pull? Nope. Sorry, chat. Actually, you know what? I could see us doing a spending some coin, finishing up a 10 pull for that.
Grow, grow, grow. Let's think. This may hurt a little. Yeah.
But the talking is a lot better paced. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they not like non-stop talk the whole time there? Because if they non-stop talk, that's too much talking. That's not well paced. It's more involved. Oh, interesting. You've been edging for 8 streams. Don't say that. That's not the way you should say that sentence. Oh my gosh. They improved on their storytelling. It's still just a lot of
It's
talking.
about
It's just they're
time.
not as dumb.
Didn't you say our
That's
part of the plan
nice.
is the
Okay,
most
maybe I
important
will
of all?
like it. Because
Here you come rolling
honestly,
in
the
late.
story of Genshin
In the
Impact
time it
is
took you
very
to get
cool
here,
and
I already
interesting and
did 5
mysterious,
laps
and
around the
I
place,
want to
down
know more
7
about
drinks, and even did some clothes
it.
shopping.
But the way that they make the characters
Sorry.
talk and the length
We
they
didn't
make
mean
them
to keep
talk
you
makes
waiting.
me want to die. It's the worst.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and
Also,
rub
the
it in a
action
little.
cutscenes are really
After
good.
all, you
I think
took
the
your
action
sweet time
cutscenes in
getting
all
here,
of the
and we've
areas
got
are pretty
important
good.
stuff to take care of.
Like D-Luke's fights and all that, you know.
I just
Or
like seeing
like
that serious
Dia's
look on
fight
your face.
scene with
All right, I'll
the
stop.
Eremites, like all that
All
stuff
joking
is sick,
aside,
you know.
I'm glad you're here.
I will
Let's
say,
get moving and take care of
Dia's
this as
about
soon
that
as
business,
possible.
not that. Yeah, I will say.
But when should we start?
Our
I saw
responsibility
a
is to get a
cutscene
status
from
update
Fontaine,
on the Fatui
the
Harbinger
one
known as the
where
Doctor.
I've seen two.
We need to make
actually.
sure he won't get in our way when we rescue lesser
The one
Lord
from what's it
Personali.
called?
Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard
Chevrus.
enough. If the Doctor were to
Where,
crash the party, it would be
she
next
was
to
like doing a
impossible for us
detective
to achieve
thing
our goals.
and like
Yeah,
almost shot a guy
we
and
sure
then
don't
blocked
want
someone
him
from
showing
shooting
up.
him. It was really cool.
Ooh.
You
Really
will
gets
say
one of
they
the
learned to make
creeps.
characters cry late in
Right?
version 3 and have
Hearing
used
his
it in
name just
every
reminds me of those
very
stuffy
well
old
since then.
geezers in the academia.
Yikes, that was an event.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
not
Finch
have to
showed me
deal
the
with someone
event
like that.
footage or the animatic or whatever the cinematic
According to the plan,
scene,
we should
whatever
first
the
go to
hell you
Parties
call it.
DI and ask for Forest
See that
Roger
cutscene because it
Tainari.
was limited. Yeah.
If all hate them
I've
and
also seen
Sino's
the
sources are
Riley
solid,
cutscene where
then
he
we
like
can be
choke
sure that
slams
Tainari
somebody.
still has the
Mwah.
academia's trust.
So good. Oh man.
So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on
Oh
the
yeah,
Doctor.
the event where she
Then,
shot you
depending
and
on
yeah,
what we
that
learn,
one.
we'll make the sages of
I was
Faith
pretty
spies
confused at
everywhere
the
on the other
first.
side of the wall. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
Explain context
That's
since
certainly
it was
true.
outside the answer. Yeah.
But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill,
You stopped playing
I
for a
guess
while
I
around
can
that
Uh,
apply
event?
a
Yeah.
discount.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Yeah, a smile. Just ditto face with lifeless eyes.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Aww. Aww.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Dia's so sweet. And also flirting
Looking
with
good.
us?
I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Aww. That's so sweet.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
Fair, you're a film student, so of course you had to play during the film
Let's
festival.
go.
We have
It's
to
time to
tag me
pay
in
a
our
visit to
contacts.
Parties
Wait,
DI.
what? But yeah, Traveler canonically has mental health issues. What? Really? You were on the Honkai Star Rail grind? Oh yeah? Oh, for whenever you stopped playing the yeah. They bottle up and suppress so much they are not okay. Okay, that's reasonable. Not as canonically mental health issues as the ones we gave that lady that one time. I love that just no one talks about that. That we just like bullied a lady into PTSD about religion. Like what the religion we didn't even believe in. Good point.
Ad
Religion we
Astra
didn't believe in that
Abasoft.
we knew wasn't
Welcome to the
true.
Adventurers Guild.
Like what?
Thank you for completing to.
Oh, wrong button. Huzzah! Alright. Let's skedaddle and go do the plan, whatever the heck that means. And actually, let me check something. Let me look at my characters. Do I have any characters that I can get a free thing from? Nope, just one. I can get one of these from a character. Let me check something. I got 2 of those. I've got 10 of these. Maybe there's a thing in there. I'll go check that. We'll go check that tree. Watch out for that tree. I haven't unlocked the Dendro tree because I don't want to do the R&R quest. Fair, yeah. You think I would hate it? Yeah, I think I would hate it too. It's so much.
The Winter Shogun approaches.
Nope. This one doesn't give fates. Mecha unlock the tree for you? That's nice of them. It's cute, but it's a lot. There's so much talking that even you have trouble making sense of it. Oh, and they did your chasm. Well, yeah, of course Mecha did your chasm. That's something they actually enjoy doing, sounds like. Oh, yeah. No more Acquaint Fates here. Oh, wait a second. No, it's February 29th, not March 1st, so I don't have a new... There's not a shop refresh yet. So I can't get more of those. I could technically do this, but that's not worth it. How about this? Tomorrow we will buy the Acquaint Fates we need on the shop, and we'll do a temple. Is that fair, or do you really want to do it tonight, and we'll do it tonight? Tomorrow's Nuzlocke? Good point. Would you be okay waiting till Saturday, or is it so important that I do it today? If you could make him unlock your Ignomate. You're okay with Saturday? Well, I'm asking Lainey, because they're the ones that really want me to go for my standard banner.
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
And you are, hey there.
She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary?
You're okay with waiting? Bet. Saturday then.
You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
He's so cute.
All right. Then follow me.
Just gotta survive tomorrow. Those
This
damn
place is better.
bubbles.
We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
I have to do those tomorrow, and I don't want to.
The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
You did, in fact, send
He
for
left
Tenari?
already?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. He came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
My boyfriend.
So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point.
I have a
The
question.
Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
What animal hybrid do you guys think Tainari is? Because my brain says bat. Big Ear's story quest was very sad. Wait,
And what do you mean by take away?
Why?
Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Finnick Fox is the canon answer, you think? It's bat ears. They look like bat ears, dude.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Usually I use them for
Indeed.
everyone who is
Otherwise,
a
we
human.
could have perhaps
Fox from
talked a
Hazbin
little
Hotel,
more.
Tanari and Venti from Genshin. Sampo
I was
from
just about to
Honkai
set
Star
out when I
Rail.
remembered something
Explain
important.
his tail. He has a
To
tail?
that end, I made
What?
a final trip to
Since
Paradis
when?
DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants.
I didn't know he had a tail. Well,
But
that
you're
kind of
right.
ruins the bat theory.
Hypatia has indeed been receiving
Frick.
treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to
A bat with a
Snezhnaya.
tail. Interested. Shut up. I didn't know he had a tail.
It's incredibly difficult to
He
transfer a
does.
patient.
That
As a
looks
scholar
fake.
yourself,
It looks like a
shouldn't you at
those
least be aware of this?
tails you get at like a Renaissance
Oh.
festival that have been dyed
I
green.
can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
I really like the
Hypatia
doctor's
was born
outfit.
in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the
You
Academia.
remember something about the upcoming
Her
parts?
situation has
Oh, no,
not
it's gonna
become
be
dire
the
enough to
suffering
necessitate her
because it's
transfer to
not
another
fun.
nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this
Stealth?
transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
I love Tanari.
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's
Also, Lainey, when you
confident
described
in
being
himself and
attracted
his
to everyone who
abilities
isn't
to a
human
point of
is what
near
a lot of
insanity.
people would refer to as a
I would
furry.
never refer a patient to someone like
So
him.
take that how you will.
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
You made me laugh very hard when you said that.
I see.
Good,
I
I'm
see.
glad.
Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like
You know,
what
the
I
TV
had
screens of the body
expected.
count as furries. I
Under
mean,
normal
yeah, but they don't count
circumstances,
as
I
not
wouldn't just let you off the hook
furries.
like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some
you put
time
question
left for me
marks,
to
you know I'm
take care
right.
of everything before I leave.
The only one that really counts
It's
is
just
Tanari.
as the
Yeah, but
Academia
like,
said, you're a responsible and
there's a
gifted
vibe,
scholar.
you know?
Sadly, even
Don't
with
worry
all
about
of
it.
that, you're still lacking. a bit
And I'm
of
not saying you are.
shrewdness.
I'm
And
saying
that's also why
it's
people like
given,
you can
it's
never realize
giving
that sooner
those
or later,
vibes. That's all I'm
everyone
saying.
must pay the price for what they've learned.
Yeah, I would never accuse anyone of anything, and I would never shame anyone for anything. But those are the vibes of the things you described, you know?
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
A
He
talking
never
rock would be
came off
pretty
as
impressive.
malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Jeez.
I can barely believe it myself.
Remember Pet
If
Rocks?
that's
I do.
true, the situation
Yeah.
will be in our favor.
Whenever I was a
I
kid,
don't
there was
think
like a
I missed
middle
any
school
details.
fair thing
Frankly
or
speaking,
whatever. It was like a festival
I
that
don't
they
want you
held,
to do any.
Sorry,
and
we
they
can't tell you
sold pet
everything.
rocks,
We appreciate
and they
that
were
you helped
literally
us
just
anyway.
rocks.
I won't forget your kindness.
Like I think that was it. They might have
okay.
painted eyes on them
I
or
have an
something, but I'm pretty
obligation
sure
to
they
do
were just
so.
rocks.
To be perfectly honest, all of
And not even cool rocks.
recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the
You remember Pet
academia
Rocks?
and
Yeah, me
assist him
too.
with his
Super
research.
weird.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Very 2000s
Yes,
kind of
but
trend.
there's something off about this most recent batch of letters.
Yikes,
The
lady,
handwriting and the
big
tone are both
yikes.
familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters.
Uh-oh, spooky.
I believe something may have happened to him.
Spooky.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the
You
Academia,
don't know how
to investigate this matter.
dealt with him for this
right?
long with his
I'd like to
interesting
ask you to do
tastes.
that for me.
Oh,
if you
jeez.
can
Hey,
keep yourself
hey,
safe.
people's tastes
Please
don't have a lot to
withdraw
do with how good a
immediately
friend
at the
they
first
are, you know?
hint of danger.
I can do
If
that.
they were, I would
but
be
I have a
a
feeling
horrible
it won't be that
friend, because
simple.
my tastes are very
The Academia
unusual.
has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master... If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario
Now
comes to
kiss.
pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests
They're a
from the
big ship,
academia.
yeah.
I must say,
I could see it.
I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Your taste is very
Being
interesting
loyal
as
to
well.
the
As you said
academia
before, your
doesn't
name
mean
says it all.
blindly doing
That
whatever the
doesn't mean
sages
anything
say.
to me. I don't know what
I know
Nega
what I'm
Quattro
doing.
means.
On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it's still caught up to him.
That's spooky.
I see. So you noticed something was
I
up
hope
with the
his
academia from the very
previous
beginning.
teacher didn't get murked.
This may well
Jeez.
be how Sino became
Mecha
involved in
giant
all of
robots,
this.
I like them too much.
In which
Right,
case,
'cause
I
you
must
talked
keep
about,
my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you
you
run
really
into
like
Sino
building
again, please help me pass on a
gun
message to
club.
him.
My sister builds them.
Trust
she
your
really
own
likes
senses and
Gundams
experiences.
too. She actually has a really
I
cool
think
tattoo
this may be something he
that
needs
she
to hear
made
right
her,
now.
like drew herself and had done.
Okay, we'll find
And
a chance
it's
to tell it.
Thanks.
oh, I can't remember which
Right.
one. It's
Now
something
let's go
something
hunt
unicorn.
down this harbinger.
And it's like
Oh,
watercolor
by the way,
style. Is
which
how
way did the
tattoo
doctor
is
go
done.
when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Gundam unicorn, is that the one? Probably. I don't know.
According to Tainari,
I know
the doctor is
very
leaving
little.
SUMERU soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
I just know unicorn is
He
in the
also
name, so if
said
that's
that
the only
he'll
Gundam
take
unicorn
care of
thing,
everything
probably.
before he leaves.
I think it's the unicorn
did he
one she
mean
got.
by
It's
that?
like gold.
We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went.
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just
By the way,
follow
the only
me.
Gundam show you've ever truly enjoyed is the one where the main character is a lesbian.
That
That is
Harbinger
unclear to
may
me.
have
I
tried
feel
to
like
cover
there's
his
got
trail,
to be
but he still left
more
some
cues
traces.
as to what that is.
Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
The setup of this plane takes so long.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're headed in
Freaking
the
tell
right
me about it,
direction.
because I'm done. I'm over
The
it.
traces are
Let's
still
just do the
fresh.
thing. I'm so
There's
done
no sign of
with
his
this plan.
entourage.
And we
Clearly
haven't
they're in a
even started
hurry.
it.
It's just as I thought.
I hate SUMERU so much. This place is horrible.
We can stop here.
It's just so
I
much
think I
talking,
know
and
where the
it's so
doctor
long.
went.
Oh, look at that.
To the south of
Look
here
at
is
that little
Port
guy.
Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going.
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
This means Shneznaya has to be connected by water from Port Ormos. Otherwise, the game will have a weird little moment. At least Fontaine doesn't make you walk everywhere. Not for a long time, at least. That's kind of nice. I can't stand missions in games where you have to follow a person.
Found the right place.
Like when they're running or walking, you have to
Don't
stay
draw
behind
their
them. Oh my
attention.
gosh.
The port is crawling with
Oh my
Fatui
gosh.
soldiers.
I would rather not play any video games ever again than do that. Especially when they have to walk at a slow pace
It's a
and it
proper
forces you to
farewell
as well.
ceremony for a SNES-9 Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in SUMERU has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend
Jesus,
too
you
long
remember
away
how
from
you actually
home.
cut your
When he
hand
gets back
while
to
trying to cut a
Snezhnaya,
sandwich? Oh,
perhaps it will
jeez.
also take him some time to
Sorry
get
about
used
that.
to the life there
Hope your
again.
hand isn't too bad.
Huh? But, sir...
Ever seen a post about making
that
it
can't
fall
be
out
right.
faster than walking, but slower than
remember it
running,
like
and
it was
being banned from
yesterday,
making
but
video
his
games for a year?
expressions and tones
Yeah!
are very different.
I have seen that.
Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken.
That one is so funny because it
Nobody's
just
supposed to look
deteriorates
happy when
into
they're on
pure
a business
nonsense
trip.
by the end of it. Matt, hey, good to see you, man. We are doing SUMERU, And I am very tired of SUMERU already.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving SUMERU.
I wish
Let's
we'd
get
use a bow
closer and find a
character and
place
just
to
shoot him
hide
from
so we
here
can
and start a
observe him.
fight.
This place will do.
That could be fun.
We can hide
Fighting
here
the
while we
doctor,
keep
I
an eye on
agree.
the
I
boat.
wish I could. You posting your sketching progress in the server? Oh yeah? I'll take a look at some point. I have another video I need to watch that Lainey posted. They mentioned that I haven't seen yet.
Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
Are we about to fight the doctor?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And
Take
where
hands,
are all the
Robin, and send
soldiers we
visual
saw on the
design
port
elements
just
very
now?
well. Oh, thank you.
They were all here just a few minutes ago. But now, they vanished.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that.
Are we caught in a dream?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no.
What?
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no!
This scene is coming? What does that
Are
mean?
you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
What scene? Is that Party City? Okay, bet.
Pardis DI
You're never
is
calling
not a
that anything
place
else from now
Fatui
on?
can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius DI for research purposes.
But you've been in SUMERU for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep
I
trying
love
to deny
Tainari.
it, but coming to Pardis DI now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary
I
trouble.
love Tainari. He's
Well,
the best.
you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to SUMERU.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
I love him
I'm fine.
so
These
much.
Fatui have really
I
crossed
love
the line.
characters that like stand up for themselves. Oh look, you're about to fight without Tainari. Yeah, what a freaking coward. Me, I love him so much. Also me, how dare you challenge them to a fight for me to fight them.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up. Please.
Ouchie. Let's do. Grow. Sharing my knowledge.
Big ear gameplay is just charge attack, low gameplay with extra steps. Oh yeah? What are the extra steps?
This way, turn over. The Temple of Wisdom.
He just got UC6 foot with intro. That doesn't mean anything to me either.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for
Ah,
so
the
long that
doctor's
you don't know
orders.
anything else now.
Good show.
I'll protect us. Ring cutter.
What the heck? Oh, I don't need to fight you right now, Mushroom. There you are.
We're not getting anywhere.
Big
Traveler,
Dendro nuke,
Paimon,
reverse lineage.
please
Still
go
doesn't
to
need.
Hypatia.
Reverse lineage
We
sounds
need to
like
make sure they
an
don't try to
inappropriate
sneak
thing.
around and
Throw
attack
skill,
from
get 3
behind.
charge shots with no charge time. Rinse and repeat. He only has 4 seconds of field time at the longest, so you can honestly pair with another DPS.
Hypatia's
Oh,
still here.
interesting.
Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
Scara time. Uh-oh.
Well, how is she?
Wait, is this the Scaramouche thing where I just sit here and like watch an episode of Bluey
Oh,
instead?
that's good.
Because I'm not excited about that. Emo boy, here we go.
So, you think this is over?
I'm inside your mind.
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I like him a lot. Interesting.
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with
Party
Hypatia.
City.
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness
On his banner,
with
you
me.
lost him to the cryo child. Oh no, to Chi-Chi.
You
Ugh.
can't be the Balladeer, right?
You lose a lot of your 50-50s, don't you, Mecha?
I know you must
That's
be
rough.
curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
You folded for Eula 3 hours before his banner? Oh man.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Having someone that could transport me would be really nice.
What are you doing?
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
Shut up, we literally beat
Is
your
it
mom.
wise to
Like,
force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation.
you're too edgy, dude. Relax.
Yes. What is it? Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
He's edgy McEdge. Yeah, for real.
What do you mean?
Skirmish and Balladeer is a weird name, especially because of the meaning.
Those words
You
almost
think Bro
make you
forgot
sound
we
like
have
a
something
friend
called a
who
D?
actually cares. But you're wrong.
I don't know what you mean by
I'm
that
different
with the
from all
D-Luke
of
thing,
you.
but fair.
I was born
What's
to
the
become a
meaning?
god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is
Look at him
what
walk
gives
through
it
the air.
value.
Yeah. I had a
All I had
dream, like,
recorded
literally
down
last
before
night about
were
doing
some
that.
painful
Like,
memories
I just
and
walked
boring human
straight up
feelings.
into the air.
Such senseless drivel
was a good time.
should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is
Dream
far
Toes
more
projecting the
amusing.
Genshin. Yeah, that's me.
Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
Zest. Zest is the word you chose. You're protecting the world with zest.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so
You haven't
I
had a
can
dream
hear
in
what you're
6 years?
thinking
Ooh,
and sense
jeez.
the depth of your determination.
Mecha really does live
This
in
is a good
Sumeru.
conversation we're having. So
You
here's
was
a
one
word
last
of
night about being
advice.
the god Hermes
Let
defeating
go
Hogwarts from
of your
Dementors.
misguided
That's
guardian
the
complex.
nerdiest sentence
You know nothing
you have
about the
ever
truth.
said.
It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
I didn't realize I was doing that.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
Oh,
all gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Interesting. Scaramouche means cowardly buffoon or rascal scamp, where balladeer means
You're
a singer
doubting
who
me
goes
again?
ballads. Yeah,
No
interesting.
matter.
I knew the balladeer one, but
Soon,
interesting. I didn't know that
You'll
was
know
what
what kind
Scaramouche
of
meant.
authority you're challenging.
This conversation says a lot about Skara. Yeah, I bet.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
Oh, he doesn't know.
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never
I've
known
never
his
been
place.
very good with Discord. It's
Even
a
now,
confusing app
the
to me.
puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift.
Also,
just
you
like
just
my
hear that
expression
music
of
in the background. It
affection
makes me
towards
very excited at the
Hypatia.
end. Oh yeah?
It is an honor
You know
for
why he's
you
called
to
the
be able
Balladeer?
to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Through the Fury's knowledge, he unlocked the powers that Aed sealed within him long ago. Thus, he quickly climbed the ranks of the Shin's Nine.
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Hi, my name is Thunder. That person
Scaramouche is too naive as to think he's strong compared to
he
Dodoria.
sure chatted
Interesting.
with you for a while.
So wait, what was the gift he said he was going to give us? I was too distracted reading that.
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go, Tainarian.
A storm. Oh, the storm is the gift. Did you give us the receipt? I would like a new gift, please.
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
And Balladeer is
fine.
actually a complete mistranslation. Really?
Don't move.
What was it supposed to be?
I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning
Can we get a
before.
rip for
You
Tainari?
need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting.
F in
and
chat for
just as
Tainari's
things started
lightning
looking
strike.
grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes.
You dodged
A lot of
lightning?
Fatui, though.
What the hell are
Nearly
you
torn
talking
to
about?
shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Skirmisher, which is what Scaramouche actually means. Interesting.
It's all right.
Don't say that like you haven't dodged
My wound
lightning.
aside, you look like you've seen
Yeah, but that
something
lightning didn't
unpleasant.
have like
Is
prep
patient-
frames.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to...
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and...
Oh, so now I have to walk right back? Great. This game is so tedious. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Skirmisher means soldier who takes...
Thank
Yeah, I know what a
goodness she's
skirmisher is.
fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself
I'm
first?
a nerd.
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
That is actually a fact. That's
No,
the truest thing
they
Clement's
always
ever
think
said.
they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
He looks so relaxed. You recount everything from the meeting. The doctor reported almost to your encounter with the Balladeer while checking up on Hypatia.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, but...
The Academia's god creation.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way
You
beyond
and me both, dear.
As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to.
Man, forget all the other characters. I want to marry Dia.
Person who's ever
Man, what a vibe.
Don't say that. I
You
haven't
live for
even
depressing
thanked you for
stories in
your
video
help
games and
back
books.
there.
Really?
Don't mention
Noted.
Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have
She's
some
just so
urgent matter to
chill.
attend to. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer.
I feel like she would like
Is that why
hang
they
out with
tried
you
to
and
seize
eat your
Hypatia?
cooking and protect you from harm.
said
And
the
it'd be good. You just relax.
Hypatia has seen
The
his
more depressing the
past.
story, the better. Blaze will remember that. Taking notes, be more chill.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So,
Babe, please.
was
Don't take that the wrong way.
Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler said, I think he would. Having the doctor
Anybody
gone
get that
benefits him
reference?
as well as us.
In
other words, we've successfully completed the stage
Squip
of the
and Be More
plan.
Chill
The
reference.
doctor is out of the picture now.
Scaramouche has many names. Yeah, for real.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI.
At Party
Traveler,
City.
It's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Nope, you guys,
Let's
you don't know that
continue
one?
to keep a low profile.
Be More
You can
Chill
head there once
is
you're
a
ready.
musical. Alright. It tackles high school problems and drama, like crushes, puberty, masturbation and pornography addiction. And there's a robot that takes over the mind of people to make them be more cool. And that robot is from Japan. So that's the thing. Oh, and the way that it is defeated is with Mountain Dew Code Red. It's a pretty good musical. And it's a Broadway musical. Yeah, no, it's not on TV. It's a Broadway musical.
Notably,
I stand before it, alone and
the main
unchanging.
character gets a squib in order to impress his crush, which fits my situation quite well.
Stop. It's a really good musical. I would recommend it. The music is so good. He's in between the top 5 strongest and top weakest harbingers. Oh, really? Interesting. Wait, he has that many more names? Oh my gosh. I will never keep up with all that. In the immortal words of the internet, I ain't doing all that mess. Whoops. Oh, what the heck?
But a momentary distraction.
There's just 10 Primo Gyms under that stairwell? No way. Lots of titles, names. Jeez. So many wasted names? Yeah. Give them out to other characters. What the heck? Someone at Hoyoverse really liked that character.
All right.
You think he's
everyone is here.
overhyped? Yeah.
How did everything go?
With
Any luck with your missions?
Means
Let's report back
people
one
who
by
do
one.
completely new and
I'll
bizarre
start
things.
first.
Oh my
We've
gosh,
made the
there's so
necessary
much.
modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also...
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit...
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the
It's a line from a
Balladeer?
musical that fits the Fatui very well. Because it's a complicated Russian novel and everyone's got 5 different names. What musical is that from?
I don't know, I've just heard the song.
After some back and forth,
Also, the
we
Chinese
confirmed
player
that the
base
doctor
really,
has left
really
SUMERU
dislikes
by
Emo
boat.
Boy.
He has something
few
urgent
cats
to
have
attend
died.
to back in Snezhnaya.
What do you mean a few cats have died?
So,
What?
We've successfully removed the doctor from the picture.
What does that mean?
Also, Tainari's already resting, so...
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived to avoid alerting the quarry. They will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many
Player
Eremites in
released
Sumeru City.
art of an
It's all
emo
thanks
boy
to
as a
Rahman
cat.
and his
The
brave
Chinese
team.
player base killed
as well
cats
as
that
their
looked
bold
like
strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to
What
hear
the hell?
it. Well, is that everything?
Jeez.
Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
That's messed up.
Wait, you mean that's it?
What?
What else is there to discuss?
Somebody fact check
Couldn't you
that. Somebody
end with some
Google
words of
that.
encouragement?
Somebody who can
You know,
emotionally
to
deal
fire
with
us up
that.
now?
Google that.
Personally,
Makes you feel
I'd
so
rather
much
we
better
all
about
go
the
home and
Western
get some
fandom.
rest.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Jeez. Nope, you're not Googling it? Yeah, me neither, buddy.
If you wanted
But I
someone
do want to know if
say
it's
something to that
true,
effect,
but I
then
don't want to
must
look up an
reiterate that
article
I'm here to
myself.
strategize and not to lead. So you should
You
find
do not have the
someone more
mental
suitable
capacity.
to
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
okay. That's okay.
But
Don't
I
do it
thought
if you
all of you
can't.
academia big shots were great speakers.
You may be the lore
Then I should
man, but
remind
that's
you
too
that
far.
I'm the scribe.
I know that.
Who's on your news
so
page? Jeez.
The scribe is responsible for recording meetings.
That's
not-
absurd.
Fine, whatever. Well,
I
Sino
can't even
doesn't seem to be
imagine
much of a
that in
talker
other
either.
sectors of
I
reality.
guess
Of like,
that leaves it to my employer.
if a football player
Employer?
was like, "Look at my cool
Yeah,
cat," and then
the
everybody who
traveler
saw a cat
hired
that
me.
looked like that just killed it. Like, what? That's so
That's right.
wild.
So come on, boss. What do you have to...
Yeah, say something to boost morale. Huh? What are you all doing here? Oh, it's Nilu! Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go
You mean the
find
sheer
you.
destruction caused by Super Bowl fans makes me think it's believable? Yeah, but they like beat each other up and like wreck stores, but they don't like murder
You were
cats.
discussing something
What
important,
the frick?
weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
I'll hate them just like, we'll take another person to the coup.
Join you? You mean
Nilu, everyone's favorite
you also
airhead.
want to discuss something important?
Her red hair reminds me of the
Yes.
airheads, the candy.
Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the up...
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting
Oh,
me?
she's so cute. On what day? How do you say that word?
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the
Nilu, I want
bravest
to run
and
my team to
most
make her
passionate people
a
of Sumeru.
non-Dendro DPS.
Well, that
Yeah?
I've ever met. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well. That's right. I must admit that, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep.
I'm so tired of watching people talk. in
All the
Sumeru.
preparations
Oh
are
my
done.
gosh.
Now,
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
The fun
super
part's almost here.
awesome.
But it's almost time to end the stream.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between...
Right?
thankfully, I've
Why
had
do
my
you have
place
so
to
much for
myself
real?
recently.
Why is
It's
Nilu a
been
5-star
nice
lore-wise?
and
I don't know. Isn't she just a dancer?
Nothing.
Let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can... Okay. So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now. Yep. Good night,
She's a dancer with some serious gall. Yeah, but like... So is Gaming, and if anything, Gaming lore-wise is more powerful than Nilu, because he can like walk on water and jump and like stand on floating lanterns and crazy crap. You know what I mean? And he's a 4-star and a dancer with crazy gall, and he like beats up everybody.
The world remains
You think Gaming should be a 5-star? I think the only person who is really robbed of being a 5-star is Ningguang. She should have been a 5-star. That's the main one.
Transitory.
There's a couple others that are like, you could argue for it, but Ningguang all the way, dude. No, Benny. Oh, no. Bennett is a 5-star. He doesn't need the clout of the extra star in his thing to actually be one. He's just a 5-star. He's the Pyro Archon, obviously. Gowing is a pyro character in the Rock and Water. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, for real. Benny is the pyro archon. Agreed. Wait, what time did it say? I don't even remember.
All
What time
the
we going
world
to?
holds dear.
8 a.m. Okay.
Drop.
But yeah, in the animation, he was like walking around on water and jumping to lanterns and stuff.
Today is the Academia's Near Garbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action. I'll hate them.
Can you imagine if we got to Natlin and Bennett was just there and was like, my empire, and he was sitting on a throne as the Pyro Archon? I would pay so much money for that to happen. It bugs you that that never gets an explanation, but we're cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm confused by that too. I know actual performances that happen like that, where they stand on platforms that are just under the surface of the water, but they animated it to very much not look like that. Why does that day name sound like a garbage day? Yeah, yeah, for real. Using Lady to grind artifacts
Hello,
again.
you two. Sleep well?
Benny. Really. Oh yeah, I never told you. Sorry about that, Paimon. Bennett's the Archon. That would be so good.
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our
That's
plan.
why he's so unlucky.
The only thing you're doing
Yeah,
is
because he's the
being
god of war.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Imagine if he didn't know. Oh, that'd be so good.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
He's holding in all of his power. Yeah,
Many restricted commands
it'd
and
be
operations
so
are
sick
executed via that
if there was a
console.
character
I'm sure
that they gave an
console has a way to
update
free
to,
Lesser Lord
and they
Kusanali.
became a 4-star into a 5-star character, and their abilities change. And you could do it as a constellation, so like someone who already has them could click a button and unlock them as a 5-star. You know what I mean?
That
I
isn't
think
something they could
that
have
would be
accomplished with their
so
scholarly
cool.
talents alone.
Imagine if they did
In
that
the
with
Sanctuary
Jinian,
of Surasthana, there's a device of
the
Greater Lord
Natlin
Ruka
lady
Devatas
who's
that
a
she once
4-star
used to
that,
isolate
like,
herself
isn't
while
very good,
meditating.
that no one likes very much.
500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time
HSR
modified the device so
Hungry
that
Star
it
Rail
could no
did
longer
that,
be controlled
where
from the
4-star
inside.
turned to 5-star.
They were
Really?
effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Is it? Did they do it the way I described, where they were always a 4-star and it just happened because of story stuff? Or is this a
Don't
character
forget,
that they gave you
today's
naturally and
Nagarbaha
they
Day,
evolved or whatever?
arguably the most
Like,
important day to the Academia.
how do I put it?
The sages
Did
and core
Honkai Star
Academia
Rail give it
personnel
to you
are
with
busy
the intention
loading
of
the
that
latest
happening,
batch of research
or was it a
developments and legal
change?
decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into
As
the
someone who has a
Akasha.
character in Honkai Star
All
Rail,
the
we want
Darshan's
that in
researchers
Genshin,
have
but
their
don't have
noses
it.
to the grindstone.
I think it'd be cool.
When the
Or
Grand Sage
even
leaves his office to
if you had a
supervise
way
the entering process,
to upgrade a character
that's
to
our
5-star.
cue to
Maybe
access
when if
the
you hit
console and
C6,
free
they
the
became
Dendro
5-star
Well,
or
yes.
something. You know what I mean?
That's just the visible side of our
And
plan,
really, all that
after
would
all.
happen is just like an increase in
If
stuff and an
precedence
option to
holds,
change.
the
an ability or
Academia should have
something. That'd be
already
cool.
started preparing for Nagarbaha Day.
Yagarbaha Day, yeah, that does sound like garbage day.
All that's left is for
He was
us
a
to lead
4-star,
the
story-wise
charge.
became 5. That's cool.
Let's go.
I think that would be really sick.
So are we just gonna walk in?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Unfortunately, you don't get the 5-star. Lame.
I can't think of a good comeback.
Wait, so he only became a 5-star through lore? He wasn't actually changed gameplay-wise? See, that's the thing, is I want it to change gameplay. Like, if you have Bennett, they give you the option to give him a whole different skill and / or burst, you know what I mean? He just turns back into a 4-star. That's so lame. You got the
Scribe?
4-star and the 5-star one?
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Plan time? Let's go.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that this and,
He's a starter character in
also,
the game's version of Kaya.
please
Interesting.
don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking.
Get him, Al-Haytham,
Look,
get him.
Based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Also, we're pretty sure that's going to happen again in that game.
Is that
Interesting.
so? Wait a moment. Let me think.
Good job, Al-Haytham.
Don't tell me the answer.
That's very clever.
The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler?
Nerd wars.
And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
Yo, Al-Haytham just freaking
Thank you for your
manipulated the
contributions to the
crap out of
academia.
that guy. Oh, he's so cool. How to be a dungeon master? Yeah. The conclusion you come to should be obvious. They come to a conclusion, you steal it for the game.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm.
So he's secretly really lazy and hates soup. Wait, what?
That is the so-called
Who's
pride of a scholar.
lazy and hates
If
soup?
someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves.
Wow.
Oh,
So
also
there are
autocorrect?
special ways
Alright.
to deal with smart people.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window.
Man, Mecha, you gotta fix your autocorrect bug. I love being the Raiden Shogun walking through places. I think it's hysterical. It's cool. Her purple braid is dope, I will say.
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Tevat.
There are a
Crazy
lot
owl
of students
time.
going
What?
through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
Al-Haytham's solution to dealing with students is
The
challenge their
academia
intellect.
marches to a fast
Can't
beat,
wait for the plane to go
especially
wrong.
since
Guys,
it's
stop
nearby
it.
holiday. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Oh no, I hate when they make me be the traveler.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the...
You think the Grand Sage will exit, and after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Uh-oh.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence,
The
Scribe.
plan is to act normal and manipulate folks.
An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I...
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about...
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my... Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand.
No, my
and have
only
no
intention is
of
making a reckless stand and killing you.
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
I'll fight any age man. I'll fight any sages. I'll beat you to death right here in your own library. With my dull sword.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
You would love to see that? Oh,
All
it'll
right,
happen.
then, Traveler.
I'll
What
beat
did
up
you
this
wish
old
to discuss
guy
with me?
anytime.
Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still
Such a
have many
stupid name.
responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
The easy way to deal for this is go over the heads. Agreed.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavor. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic
So happy to
words do
finally
nothing
arrive
but
at Criminal
debase
Part
our
5.
great
Oh,
work.
jeez.
Creating a
You'd
god.
rather more violent to deal with
Yes.
the situation? Yeah.
We are using
Or more
human
violent.
wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
You're an
We
idiot.
shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge.
You're stupid.
Even
You're
Ermin's
so
soul
dumb.
will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too... You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali.
He talks
What
so
can
much,
she
yeah,
care
real.
for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but
You need the
bewilderment to the
chit-chat audio from
scholars.
Kung Fu Panda
They all
3.
ask, is that truly what true
Yeah, for
wisdom
real.
is supposed to? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of
You hate
Suristhana,
arrogant smart guys that
so
don't
our
know when to
academy
shut
will
up.
not become
Yeah.
embroiled in turmoil.
All we have to do is throw a sword at his skull. Stop skipping. What do you mean stop skipping? I'm not
That
skipping.
only the super smart or
Sorry, I'm not
powerful people
skipping.
with
I'm
the
literally
common
waiting for
sense
them to finish and then I'm clicking.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested.
Uh-oh.
It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
Hatham? So you're still on the academia side?
I think this is a double-double.
We finally
Cross,
started to
I mean.
trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
Yeah, my Uncle Ben
In
said
any
that to me.
case, you are Sumeru's most
With great
concerning
responsibility
external
comes
variable.
great suspicion.
Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no? Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why
Man,
are
stream
you
will be
doubting
over
me
by
at
the
this
time the scene
juncture?
ends.
Must
I sure hope the
delineate
scene
your
goes
entire
fast.
plan? Very well. I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging
this
by
scene
the
gets a bit
time,
faster.
you
Okay.
all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have meant...
The academia had not received correspondence
That might
from
be
the
next
scribe
stream. It'll
for a
have to be next stream
prolonged
for
time.
sure.
You were also in the company of the Traveler,
Sorry,
a close
guys.
associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia.
Triple cross time.
With their
Let's
instigation,
go.
what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your
I'll hate
plan.
them. I'll betray everyone in this room and then
If
myself.
I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord
After the
will
main story of
arise.
SUMERU, we have 2 more
Should
SUMERU
your
before
intentions be
Fontaine.
discovered, Alhatham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person.
At least an old
I
friend
suppose
shows
this
up.
is
Oh,
also
yeah.
a part of your...
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. No, even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last.
Let's go. It's fight time.
Guards!
You'll forever wonder why the attack route is never an option. I also wonder such. Wait, do we get to fight them? No, they're just gonna arrest us? That's so bogus. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sino's strong AF floor-wise and can destroy some of their silk moves, easily whoop them. Criminal part 5. What the frick? Uh-oh, he took drugs.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor. You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhatham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Yikes.
Azar!
Kill him. Oh, man.
He has gone completely insane.
Ooh. Youchie.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
We have fought like gods and god
Grand
level
Sage,
entities,
we finished
and
all
we can't
required
just fight
preparations
these
for Niagara
guards.
Day. We may begin to enter the capsules
That's
now.
so dumb.
Excellent. You may begin.
Also, Alhatham did something, didn't he? Oh yeah. You love his acting. It's dope. It's great. Plan time. You said plan time like an hour ago. Wah! Freaking Waluigi Paimon.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhatham's probably done with his part too.
Oh my gosh.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhatham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
I can't get over the Waluigi noise she just made.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Sumeru would become the next Doomslayer game.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the
Man, you're
Traveler
kinda
is
glad Scream's
imprisoned,
ending sooner,
the
so your
sages
brain
will
is fried.
likely
Me
think
too,
that
and I'm
everything is under
tired.
control.
But they won't stop
their guard
talking,
down,
and I want
the next phase
I
of
want
our
to end
plan will
stream.
have a much
And I know if
higher
I
chance of
end
success.
my game in the middle of this, it'll restart the whole thing.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
It's so annoying.
That's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more
Genshin,
important
please. You're
task
also
once
tired
she's in
and want some sleep.
confinement.
Also, you've
According
forever
to
asked
the
this, but why do
academia
we not
scholars in
ask other
Ramon's
people for
custody,
help?
Lesser
For
Lord
real.
Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry anymore. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser.
So our job is to wait.
Why have we not asked another character for another nation for help
totally
yet?
worth getting thrown
It's a
in
great
jail
question.
for.
Why don't we just go
The
like,
confinement
hey,
room is
Gene,
inside the
could you send some
academia,
knights with
close
us
to the
or
sanctuary
something?
of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed
Or
space,
hey, Hu Tao,
and you won't be
Zhongli,
receiving
come
any
hang out with
visitors.
us for a little bit. Hey,
I'll
Zhao,
work with Ramon's
come murder
scholars to
this
make
guy,
some
please.
modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as
Shinra
close
would
as you
do it,
can to
you
Lesser
know?
Lord Kusanali and
But
try
it's
to
taking a long time
connect
to
to her
send teleport
consciousness.
waypoints only work for the Traveler.
However,
Yeah, but we could
as
just
for
show
whether
up at a
she'll
teleport
actually
waypoint
wake
and
up,
say, hey, Shinha,
that
come with
will
us, we're going
depend
to
on
kill
our
a guy.
luck.
We have 3 nations worth of characters at our disposal, and we haven't called in anyone from any of them. For real. We should be summoning Zhao every time we have issues, though. Agreed. Yeah, we should.
Akasha terminals when they locked us up.
Every time there's a big problem, we should be like,
Were they being
hey, Zhao, you want to kill someone? And he'll go, sure.
So what now?
Because he's basically edgy teenage
easy enough.
Batman.
We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's.
I feel like Cloud Retainer would do it, too.
There's a light
Let's
button
freaking
on the
go.
Akasha terminal.
Oh, I'm in a special story mode, am I? Oh no, does this mean I can't leave? This is hell. I'm trapped in hell. I did something evil and I died and I'm in hell. I'm in hell. That's what's going on. I hate Sumeru so much. You'll be able to continue it even if you leave. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I want to leave. Oh, hell yeah, I want to leave. Oh my gosh. You'll do the cutscene for me before stream on Saturday. You are an angel. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm gonna explode. Chat, thank you. I'm sorry, and thank you. This is why the stream was titled I'm gonna burn Sumeru to the ground, because it's a nightmare and I hate it here. This is hell. Anyway, as always, I love you guys. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.